Well, back to work. We had a nice trip to Sweden. Had a good time down there. Got to hang out with Mike and Tony Beats and some other guys, and we had a great time checking out the Volvo Center and toured in Stockholm. So that was fun for that duration. And it appears that it is nice and wet when I get back. Evidently it hasn't rained any since I've been gone, and now it is deciding to pour down rain when I get back. So everything is a nice swampy wet mess this morning. Look like the fire has burnt down pretty good. I'm going to I guess go down there with the 350 and start stacking some of that brush up, dragging it out and seeing how wet it actually is, and if I can maybe haul some up here and start putting it on the fire and getting some more stuff burnt. Well, it's pretty wet out here today. I don't know if I'll be able to use the truck, but I'm gonna take this pile and grab it with the 350 and take it up there to the burn pile. The good thing about it, I know it's kind of deceiving looking at it, but one big grapple full is about a half a dump truck load, so you can still move a lot of material with it by not using the truck. Got to get everything where you can grab it. It's kind of crisscrossed in the pile right now, and I'm in an old ditch, so it's a little soft and slick. Some of this stuff's still tree length. Had the grapple on the 220. It's hard to, with that grapple, it's hard to break trees up with the 220. This right here has got no problem, so I leave them tree length because I can grab more, and I'll bring it up here and then I'll take and break them in half. I'm gonna move probably a dozen grapple fulls or so up here and probably right through the pile, stack some of this on there and get it back going, and just kind of see how muddy it gets today. It's not the most practical way to get brush up here, but I am getting stuff done. Break it in half that way. Just got to be careful not to let it fling around and hit you. That's why I'm a little cautious doing it. Go down there and grab another big grapple full and bring it up here and add to the pile. Let's see if we can get some more brush for our next big grapple full here. That's a grapple full. Whoop. Losing debris. Gotta get this laid back down. Right, grab all of this. I get it. Oh, but that one little log right there. Let's try again. Got it now. Here we go. Do the burn pile. A few more times. Sort through the old fire pile now. See if I can't rake some of these ashes around and get a fire back going. I'll pick some of this stuff up that was in the pile. These logs and stumps are nice and dry, so therefore they will start back relatively easy. Just pile that up here out of the way. When I rake through that, it should get pretty hot again. Back like this, figure out which way the ashes are gonna blow. Make sure we don't cover ourselves with ashes. I'll go ahead and pull this big pile of, most of this is just dirt from all those stumps with ashes mixed in, obviously. Now I can feel the heat now. I got a hole kind of created right here. I'm just going to take all this dry stuff, pile it back on top of it. You can already see the stuff where the air has gotten to is glowing, and this will catch back on fire really quickly. I already got some fire right there. a little bit, but it'll get to burning. Alright, I'm going to run around here and pile up all these sticks, get a fire back going, and put all this brush on there. I'm not saying it's muddy, but I got some ruts. I think I can back the truck to right here and load out all these small piles out. I've grabbed all the big stuff and it's just not practical to walk this stuff so far. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, I think with this light brush it'll climb out of here. If not, we'll have a stuck truck right here. But I was able to pile all that up and that is burning now. So if I can come down here and get those stumps and everything, all that brush, get it hauled up here, then I might be able to get over there and work on that stuff back there, or down in here maybe. We'll just have to wait and see what it looks like. Back the truck down here. I'm going to load out these couple piles right here of small stuff, haul it up there. Well, it's more than a couple, there's a lot. I gotta pick through this stuff. Well, it's not terrible, it's just wet. Really hoping that, and I don't think it rained any while I was gone, but it just happened to pour this morning right before I got here. I was really hoping that this was going to sit for the week I was gone and dry out, and then I could just kind of rake through it. I was going to bring the Komatsu dozer over here with the root rake and just clean everything up all nice and dandy. But can't control the weather, you can only deal with it, work around it. So I'm going to get what I can. I'm not going to clean it up as good as I normally would just yet because it's so wet. I'll end up with a lot of dirt mixed in with this stuff, so I'm just kind of picking the big stuff up. That'll give that time to dry out, and then I can run the little dozer through here. Big dozer works good for pushing all the big piles of brush, but the little dozer really does a good job root raking everything and kind of getting it into piles. This works good, but a dozer still, you just can't beat a dozer rake for cleaning stuff up. It's just so much more faster. That log gonna stay in there maybe? Probably not. Maybe. Push that in there. Alright, well I'm gonna go dump that pile and come back and get some more. After I put one more grapple full up top. Let's see if the dump truck will come out of this muddy ditch. I think it will. It's squishy, but it's somewhat solid. It's more of the slick that gets the truck. The air conditioning's working this morning. The window's all foggy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and push the oh no button in the floorboard and go for it. We're losing a little bit of stuff off the side, but we're making it. Oh yeah. We'll go ahead, if this thing will turn, drive up here and just start backing up, dumping it right up there on the pile. Then I can just come through there with the excavator and push it up in there. Back up in there and dump it right in the pile if I don't get stuck here. We're spinning. Backing up. All right, looks like that's gonna keep burning down, so let's go get another load of brush. All right, walking up here, I'm gonna go to lunch after I stack the fire up. So it's been burning all morning here, and I've hauled a few loads up here. Gotten all this piled up, so, or stacked, or hauled up here, so I'll go ahead and throw some more stuff on here so it can burn down while I'm gone. And it will clean up the all the piles that I've made. That way I'll have room to dump more when I get back here. Now it broke. Just spoils you how fast it grabs a pile of brush. I mean, all these are dump truck loads of brush. Just grabs them in 1 or 2 bites. That stuff's a little wet and dirty, and we'll leave it on the bottom beside the pile, and it'll sit there and dry out some more. Pick through this a little bit, because kind of got a little bit of dirt in it. Alright, well, I'm going to grab the last couple of these stumps here, throw on there, go grab some lunch, come back, and haul some more brush up here, and see if I can't finish out the day hauling brush. I don't think definitely won't get it all done today. Got a late start with the rain and a little bit slower going, but definitely making some progress on my first day back here. So I made my way down here to the lower section. I'm actually pretty surprised. I knew the truck could get down here, but actually made the truck get out of here. Just hauled the first load from down here, and surprisingly it drove right out. This area right here is going to be a little bit aggravating, just because this is all those big tree tops that I pushed over, and everything's kind of perpendicular to me, so it's kind of hard to grab, or I guess you could say parallel to me. I got to get it perpendicular to be able to grab it. Stuff is still kind of tree length. Which makes it a little bit harder to grab too. Get in the truck, especially when it's hanging off the side like that one's going to be. Yeah, that's what happens. The truck's too close. I ain't got enough room to work here. There's a tree right there. I can't back over anymore, and it's hard to grab this stuff when you're so close to the truck. And it's muddy as crap, so you can just sit here and spin instead of tracking. A little bit aggravating. Knock this down, see if I can go over here and grab a load of these top branches to finish the load out. Try to angle the truck a little better next time that way, so I have a little bit more room to be able to get that material in there a little better. So I'm going to go dump that, come back and angle the truck a little bit better to grab the rest of this stuff. Got the truck angled a little better on this go around, so hopefully I can get this stuff in there a little bit better. You always got to look forward and see where the logs are going. You'll end up shoving something through the back cab window if you're not careful, or the side window. Because a lot of times these logs, when you grab them out of a pile, a couple of them will be a lot longer, and they will hit the cab in a heartbeat. Stay in there. Let's see, can I grab that by chance? Maybe, maybe not. Nope. Like if it'll fit, it'll make it there. Get it hung in there, it'll stay in the truck. All right, well, I need to go dump that, come back and get a few more loads. I'm up here at the burn pile now. I've dumped a bunch of brush, so now I'm going to run around here with the excavator and stack it onto the burn pile. Making pretty good progress today, getting that stuff cleaned up and hauled up here. I was very surprised. Alrighty, well that is now hung in the brake. See if I can get that out. That's the only thing bad about that one spot being open is sometimes those big logs with those branching forks on it kind of get hung in there. It's going to smoke a little bit. That was some wet green stuff. This was a pile of jumping from the bottom of a burn pile or the brush pile. Small stuff, wet. Finish grabbing these piles and then go down there and load up some more brush, haul it up here, and finish out the day. Gonna work about a couple more hours. Take the fuel trailer with me and get some more DEF fluid and put it in there. I'm getting kind of low. This excavator and the 220 needs some more tomorrow. That's gonna be the last load for today. I'm gonna go dump that part of the truck. I was able to get all that brush cleaned up, that pile, all that down there, this pile, and this right here. All that's left is that one over there, and a little bit in front of the side of that oak tree. I can grab that tomorrow. I'll just take the 220 over there. It's a little more nimble to clean up around all those buildings and trees. And go ahead and stack this on the burn pile. So let's go dump this and park the truck. I'll run around there and stack up the fire one more time, calling it a day. All right, need to put some fuel and def fluid in here. Got the fire stacked up, all that's burning good. Nice and toasty, so pretty much everything I've hauled today is in the fire. Finish that up in the morning and probably jump on the D6, kind of rake through all that and maybe start digging a hole to get rid of some of that junk down there and cleaning everything up. Be back tomorrow to finish that up.